that's the season's greetings. We have Dave, Terry, and Tom. Woo! Hello, Dave.
Hello, Cilla.
Welcome to our Christmas blind date.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now, I know what you do. Exciting.
It is exciting.
I know what you do for a living. You describe yourself as an entrepreneur. What kind of stuff do you entrepreneur?
I run my own business in marketing, sales, and media production, doing a lot of different things. Basically, if you've got the cash, I can sort it out to make it happen. That's what
I love your red suit. And I know a little secret that everybody else doesn't. I mean, your sister was on. Your sister Sam, a lovely girl, last October, and she designed her own dress. Now, a little birdie tells me, did she design the
Yes, thanks very much, Sam, for getting it done. Brilliant.
Oh, stand up. Let's have a look at quick twirl there. Look at that.
Well, I'm not taking anything else off. That's as far as it goes.
No, I wouldn't. Would I dare ask you to take anything off?
But with my sister on and like me on, it's like the most desperate family in like Britain, isn't it? With a dog and the budgie on next, I think.
Well, that can be arranged too. Blind Date can arrange anything. Enjoy the show tonight. Enjoy. Those three lads is looking for a stocking filler, and have we got a treat for them? Yes, she's from London. Her name's Mass, and here she is. Come in, Mass! Sit on there, sweetheart, all right? Is she gorgeous? Yeah. All the lads love you out there. Oh, my goodness me. Now, Mass, tell everybody what you do for a living.
I'm a belly dancer.
Yes, that's belly dancer. Oh, well, you're a little slip of a thing. I mean, normally...
belly dancer without the belly.
You look gorgeous. I mean, I've got to ask you. I mean, it is Christmas. Could you give us a little bit of the, you know, the old belly? Could you do it? Sure. There you go.
Well, as it's accentuated on the hips a lot, I need to tie this around my waist, my hips.
What does that do then?
Well, it just accentuates my hips, really.
Oh, it does. You haven't got any.
Well, exactly. I need to tie this around. Okay, ready?
Yes.
It's going to be difficult without music.
Oh, oh, away, away, See that chair, isn't it? It's like a little fairy on top of a Christmas. Yes, Christmas tree.
Not quite a fairy.
You look gorgeous. Now you've got 3 questions there.
I do.
Are you ready to fire away?
I am.
Well, off you go then.
Okay.
Mass.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mass.
Hi, Mass.
Hi, Mass.
Ooh, happy Christmas.
You too. You too.
Okay, my question number 1. Like the 3 wise men, I come from Persia and am full of Eastern promise. If we went on a date together, what exotic offering should I bring to make it memorable? And that goes to number 1.
Hi, Mass.
Hello.
Ooh. Well, if you're from the Far East and I'm from the North East, it'd definitely have to be the 3 S's. That's sun, sand, and a special curry and chips on the way home.
I was a bit worried then. Okay, same question to number 2, please.
Merry Christmas, Mass.
Hello.
Well, again, you're full of Eastern promise. So with your Eastern promise and my Irish blarney, all you'd really need is a beautiful Persian rug. Because I'd bring a camera, and once we're in a dark room, something's bound to develop.
Oh, my God. Right. During our date, we share a kiss under the mistletoe, and the electricity between us sets fire to the tree. How would you put out the flames? And I'll go in the same order to number 1.
Right, Mass. Well, if you and I were having a snog under the tree, it wouldn't just be in flames, it'd be an inferno. And with my smouldering looks and your fiery passion, we'd need the entire fire brigade to hose us down.
Oh, hot stuff, eh?
You better believe it.
Okay. Number 2, please.
Well, Mass, if you're on a date with me, I don't think you'd really want to worry about the fire, because I have my own personal sprinkler system. A bottle of champagne.
Okay, that's better.
But I just hope it's not as flat as my jokes.
Number 3, please.
Well, Mass, it looks like we're the last of the red-hot lovers. So why bother putting out the flames? Because with our burning desires, let's just sit back and enjoy the heat of the moment.
Oh. Mass, it's Christmas, Mass. Yeah, you can't have all three, even though it is the holiday. Who will you be kissing under the mistletoe tonight? Don't tell us just yet. Here's our Graham with a quick reminder.
Well, Mass, will you choose number 1, the blazing inferno? One thing you can be sure of, date him and sparks would fly. Or perhaps you prefer number 2, the Irish Joker. He'd like to take you into a dark room and give you a quick flash with his camera. Or how about red hot poker number 3? He thinks you'd make a good Salome. Sounds as if he's lost his head already. The decision is yours.
I have to say, I know it's difficult.
It's so hard.
And I've seen them. They're all gorgeous. No, they're all beautiful. I wouldn't know which one to choose. Who are you going to go for?
Number 1.
I don't know. That's up to you. You chose number 1. That was Dave from Cleveland. Come in, Dave.
Santa's a good lad, isn't he?
Eh?
Santa's a good lad.
Santa, yes, Santa's made your Christmas view. And look at, you fit so well together. Where are you going on your date? Oh, make it a good one. You better make it a good one.
Can I choose?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
please. Oh,
Don't blame me.
No,
this little voice.
not that one, not that. Oh, it's okay.
What does it say? You have to open it first. What's it say?
A date in Lapland.
Seen Santa after all, haven't
I guess you are. Oh, but Lapland, fabulous, all that snow. You're off to Finland for a festive blind date. You'll take a snow scooter safari to visit the wild reindeer. Oh, it'll be wonderful. Then it's back to your 5-star hotel where you'll be living literally in the lap of luxury.
Very nice.
It'll be a fabulous date. Pack your thermals and make sure you put your belly up and make sure you come back. Come back next week and tell us how you get
definitely.
on. Ladies and gentlemen, wish them well. It's Matt and Dave. Enjoy your day.
That was real fun.
It was brilliant.
Any chance of a piggyback?
Take me away.
You better believe it, we'll go back. Oh.
Well, Matt and Dave, it was all go in the snow.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Yeah, when you thawed out, did you warm to each other? Shall we find out?
When the screen went back, I'd heard her voice, and I thought she was gobsmackingly good-looking. She was incredible when the screen went back. And I was well chuffed, but she was really nice.
When the screen went back and I saw David for the first time, I thought, oh my God, it's the same height as me.
One of the problems, I think, was Mass keeps falling asleep all the time. She's like a dormouse. On the plane, we were travelling through, and she said, tell me about your lifestyle. So I started going on about my 27 years of existence on the planet. Turned around and she was fast asleep. I thought, oh, thanks very much. So anyway, I said, if you don't like it, tough. I decided I was going to go, and I've always fancied like going away for Christmas, and Lapland sounds like a great idea. And that sort of brings me up to date. That's my whole life story.
Dave would probably say I was like bagpuss because I slept so much and I ate so much. But he doesn't understand it was the extremes of temperature. You'd go out and it was -40, and then you go in, it was boiling hot. I just wanted to sleep.
Mass and I went dancing one night, and everyone was waltzing, but I like dancing. I thought I'll give anything one try. And I asked her to dance, and I don't know whether it was the fact she was cold or she wasn't in the mood, but she said that she didn't want to. So I left it alone. By the end of the night, she danced with every man and his husky. And I didn't put a sniff in there at all.
David didn't try it on with me at all. That's because I didn't give him the chance to. I'm a very sort of warm, touchy, sort of physical person, and I wasn't that way with David at all. I just didn't want him to have the wrong idea.
The most irritating thing about Mass for me was the fact that, despite the fact she was very good-looking and she was very nice, and she giggled all the time at all the right funny bits, it got a bit tiresome after a while. She was too nice. I would have liked a bit of a darker sense of humour in there as well. I suppose it's like fast food. You go and you get yourself a nice burger, but it goes cold after 3 minutes, and it doesn't leave you very full.
If I was in a club and I'd never met Dave before and I'd seen him there, then I probably wouldn't talk to him.
If I met Mass in a nightclub, I would have steamed straight across, because she is very good-looking, and asked her to dance, and seen how it would have gone from then. And if it hadn't gone anywhere, I would have dropped her and moved on to somebody else. As it happens, we didn't get that close, and we didn't get that far, and so she missed out on meeting the sexual heavyweight champion of the Western world.
I don't have a regular type that I go for at all. My type of men that I go for from the one extreme to the other. But if I did have a type, I don't think Dave would be one of them.
If I hadn't met Mass on blind dates, I would have blown her out a lot earlier. Because life's still living, she's a good friend, and I've got lots of good friends. I didn't come on blind date necessarily to meet another one.
I don't think I've ever dreamt of anywhere more beautiful than where we went. It was just fantastic. And there's no way that you could go someplace like that with somebody and not enjoy it. And, you know, it was brilliant. We had such good fun. We really did. But there was no romance.
At the end of the day, I think all that we had together was we'd been on the same date. And she's a nice lass, but I think if we'd stayed together longer, she would have got my nerves big style.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ha! Oh,
what can I say? What can I say?
What can you say? I mean, well, I think the problem started on the plane.
I think the problem started when the screen went back by the sound of it.
Well, why did you persevere?
Because it was so cold. You go outside and I couldn't run fast enough to catch reindeer. There's no other females around. What can I
do? Well, you've got to admit, Massey did make the effort. I mean, even in the club, when you went dancing, they played waltzes, you know, and you refused to dance. And in your words, Dave...
Actually, you didn't ask me to dance.
I did ask... Oh,
Excuse me.
I did ask you to dance. First thing when we steamed in, I thought this will be a bit of a giggle, and you went...
No way, he's a liar. He's a liar.
Well, what about all the men at the end of the evening? In his words, you danced with every fella and his husky.
In the villages all around, you know, with the huskies and stuff queuing outside. I can't believe it.
And she danced with them all.
Sorry?
Did you dance with them all?
No, I didn't.
No, the nightclub closed.
You said on film there, I mean, she was smiling and giggling all the time, and it was beginning to wear you down.
Well, there's one thing that hasn't been mentioned, right, and I'll show you. If you sit next to Mass and you go... that is what happens. Now, one little clue from that, she hates whistling. Now, she hits you if you do it, and I can see it when we get married, obviously. 2 years down the line, that'll be a thumb on the head. 5 years down the line, when there's loads of little kids running about, she'll be running through the house with a baseball bat saying, "Oh, whistle, there's one of you!" Like.
I can't stand whistling. It does my brain in. And when Dave...
Oh, stop it.
1, 2, 3.
asked for it, Matt.
I hated whistling. He did it more and more and more.
But I did the rest of it from out of arm's length so she couldn't hit me. So I was all right.
Now, Dave, you said that you fancied her when you first saw her, and since then she says she couldn't fancy you in a million years. How do you feel about that?
I can live with that. She's lovely. She's a really nice lass, and somebody out there will be the ideal husband for a short while, and I think it'll be really nice.
Well, thank you both very much for coming back on Blind Date and telling us all about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mass and Dave. Thank you. Well, that's all we have time for this week, I'm afraid, but we will be back next week to see how Laura and George and Ian and Kate enjoy themselves. And, of course, we'll be arranging some more blind dates. So until then, it's ta-ra for now. Ta-ra now!